Okay, this is from Doug in Tampa. With the favorable environment for buying gold, what's your current view on gold mining stocks? Thanks for the guidance.
I started clipping at some Barrick yesterday. I got to admit that. GOLD, which is not gold, it's just the ticker for Barrick. So I finally, and again, it was signaling oversold. A lot of things were yesterday. But it's not what it is. You know, the reason why gold miners don't look like gold is because gold and gold miners are two different things. Gold is a currency with 21 on GVX this morning. And gold miners are equities, which have more like volatility that looks like the VIX. It's actually higher. So that's why I'm not buying GDX until I get more of an all clear signal. It's also what I can't say it enough times. I saw a snarky question, not that I'd pay attention yesterday when I wasn't on the show, but one of our subscribers is like, "Oh, but you went long. You had more longs than shorts. What does that say about the failure of the process?" It's like, come on, like seriously, dude. I mean, why are you still paying attention if you don't know that the process works? The volatility is what got me to start selling and quickly. And it also is what kept me away from GDX, kept me away from QQQ, kept me away from XLK. The playbook says to buy all of them. But why do you just play with a quad playbook? Because you haven't learned yet that the signal trumps that, particularly when the vol regime, that's why we call it the fuck bucket, all right? When it's greater than 30 on the VIX, a lot of your investing ideas, whether they be stocks or ETFs, they don't work, right? I even have some people that power use our process, Jonesy, PMs that are like, got me on the phone yesterday for the first time, and they're like, well, what about the quad? It's like, I don't know how many times I could tell you, but I'm going to tell you again and again and again, that no one's stock picks and nobody's best ideas work when the volatility index goes through 30 and heads towards 40. You know that. You may have had to learn the same lesson for the second time this year on that, but now, or the third time, but you can't afford to, as a portfolio manager, or as a manager of your own health and wealth this morning. I want you to focus on both, because I think you can focus on both the same way. Many people think about running money because Wall Street's given them all this bullshit in a way that they would not risk manage their health. Their health and their wealth are both very important to think about in nonlinear terms. That things are random, they're randomly determined. Therefore, when they happen and start to happen, it becomes readily apparent, whether it's me getting COVID or the VIX going to 35, then 40, you have to accept that. It is what it is. It may not be what you wanted from a health perspective in my case, or from a wealth perspective in the cases of somebody who kept buying their favorite stocks the whole way, but it happened, and it happened for the same reasons that those similar sets happen all the time. So I want people to be very acutely aware of that. This is an acute situation. And until we get rid of this kind of volatility, the best you can do is trade around it.